Bushwick Radio. Bushwick Radio.
Because I love what I heard.
I did most of
Right there.
Okay, so
Right there.
Oh, wait.
Baz on the beat.
Somebody hold this while I'm dark skin. I always call him the dark skin Primo because he was.
Oh, the dark skin Primo.
I always hear that.
He's gonna be falling in love.
I'm just curious. Can you just do like a rundown, like real quick?
You know what's funny?
On the
I almost played Primo in the Biggie movie.
For real?
They cut the scene.
Get the hell out of here.
I was there with all of them, Grady.
For real?
Yeah.
Wow, you should have made that cut.
I'm sitting next to John Singleton. He's like, "You ready?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm ready. I ain't got to sing it." And they cut the scene from Ten Crack Commandments because I was supposed to do the cuts.
Okay.
And they changed it to Sky's the Limit. They wanted to show the movie he was turning into like a positive. And they just cut my scene. But I got paid though.
That's what's up.
So shout out for me looking like Premier and you know.
What's up, like Ducktown?
Get the
He's on
check for the
Instagram.
Notorious movie.
Got you?
Like Ducktown, what's going on?
Yo, like you a stalking motherfucker, boy.
Shut up.
Stalking. Said hold up.
It's
That's
called
seven
support.
Blue High
It's
Road.
called support.
Shout out to
Ain't
DJ
nothing wrong with
Conrad.
that.
So which one of him?
I mean, like what the productions you did all the
Everybody left
did.
my live and went
I
to
did.
Carmen's.
90% of the album. We got one track from Finster. It's called The Streets Ain't Where It's At.
Okay.
We got
Yeah, Finster.
We got two
These
tracks
Broke
from
Divas.
the Beat Miners, Broke Divas, and I Don't Know. And we got one track from Maserati Marcus out of Cali. He did our Family Matters with Sour Life and Mike Carey on that track. So
Sour Life, where he at?
they all busy. Sour Life
Where he at?
He makes
Sour Life's got his whole crew.
Shout out to Sour Life,
Phoenix.
Napoleon the
They
Legend,
all
That's
busy.
right. That's
and
right.
D-Rock.
It'd
Where
be-
are y'all at?
It'd be a
man?
miracle if you see all of us
At the
at
same
the same time.
So
I
it's y'all never been all together at the same
I
time?
think one.
Not
The
recently?
photo shoot.
The photo
Photo
shoot.
shoot.
I'm telling you,
The
it
album
was
cover.
Photoshopped. I don't
There
believe
you
it.
go.
Yo,
I don't
honestly-
believe it. I
And
don't
yo,
believe that
and yo,
was
Common.
Photoshopped. I don't
And
believe
D-Rock
that
was the
on
late
set.
one.
Yo, and D-Rock was
took
3
2
hours.
hours.
3 hours late.
It was 3 hours, but he made it.
He made it
Yo,
to
the
photo
show
late
was
than
going
never.
down. The photographer was like, "What the black is going on over here?
Where is he?
There's no fucking black."
Who raised you? Who raised you?
So,
So-
this is on iTunes?
It's on
or-
iTunes,
iTunes,
Tidal,
Google Play,
Spotify.
YouTube,
BlackPlanet.com,
MiGente.com,
Christian
Muslim Mingles,
Muslim
Judeo.com, all that.
Can'tFindAman.com,
Word up.
Can'tFindAGirl.com.
What?
It's everywhere. But
Oh,
nah,
wow.
seriously, it's on Spotify, Tidal.
That's what's up.
iTunes.
So
Anywhere you
yeah,
can buy
guys,
his music from.
you don't
Yeah.
have to just have the CD. It's good to have the CD. The vinyl is coming out as well.
Yeah,
but guys,
yeah.
I
You got
need
the
to
bios
support
and the
that.
CD.
Download.
Open up the CD. Show them the
Yeah,
inside.
I didn't want to open up mine.
mine is
You wanna
blank.
open up
Okay.
one?
You want to open it? Wait, you got extras? I didn't get one.
Brave Dave is left out. in
Brave
the
Dave don't got a CD
We
player.
don't got a CD player. We ain't got a CD player, Brave Dave?
Yes.
Yeah, shout out to Rockless Monster on the album.
My mom.
We gotta get him on the show, Rockless, if you are listening.
Also, you got Larry Thomas on
Larry
here.
Thomas is on
So
5
he's
years.
back on.
Yeah, he's
What's
back
up,
on.
Larry Thomas?
Oh,
Shout out to Larry
memories.
Thomas. I don't know Larry Thomas, but shout out to Larry Thomas. You know, this, I'm
Mozzie.
still
That's
learning.
Larry Thomas is an athlete. You might like him. You
Okay.
might like him.
Oh,
Oh,
my
because he's an
God.
athlete?
You
Is,
hear
that- is he dark skin?
He's brown skin.
He's
Okay.
brown skin.
He might make the
And
cut.
he bakes.
Oh,
He cooks.
well, wait a minute.
She said he might make the
And,
cut.
Who else we got on the
I'm just
album?
joking, guys.
Shabam
Mozzie,
Sadiq.
Soul Purpose.
Shabam. Shout out to
Shabam
Shabam
Sadiq,
Sadiq.
Atlanta.
Man,
Saw
we got
Shabam in
Skull, we got
Atlanta.
Dynasty,
Dynasty
Well,
from
y'all got a
Tampa.
lot of dope
Carnage.
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 Supreme for
My
Pussy.
man Lucky Tat, who's usually, he's with us everywhere. So shout out to Lucky Tat,
Shout out to
MOP
Lucky Tat.
fam. Yo, we fuck with us all body.
Man.
Made
first
from the villains in Tampa.
Yeah, the Tampa
Not the
ones,
main
not the
ones.
Brooklyn ones.
I see her once a year. I see Carmen once a year. You know.
That's how,
I used to see her every other Wednesday.
every other Wednesday. It was every
Well,
Wednesday.
every Wednesday.
Then every Wednesday.
then, you know,
and then things just.
The rest is history.
And then I'm here.
We both got busy. We had to split up. You know, some good things don't last. You know, you had to split up and do your own thing.
That's
you know,
right.
man.
You gotta evolve. You gotta
Gotta
grow.
evolve.
And sometimes,
yes.
sometimes that's what happens.
Yeah.
But look at us here. We're here. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. So,
That's right. That's right.
booyah.
Booyah.
Still
But
good.
I see some new faces.
Yeah, he right there next to it. You're
Yes,
right. You're right.
yes.
Faces.
To my right.
Hey,
To
state your
my
name, where you
right.
from?
Away from Flushing, Queens, so
Like
you know,
that's far. You
support
said
the
like that's far.
dysfunctional family.
He said all the way from Queens.
All the way. Queens is big.
Yo, you took a plane over here?
Yeah, you know, I got my own.
Which one, JFK or
JFK.
LaGuardia. He can't.
You coming to New York, you gotta come through Queens.
He had a triple flight to get to JFK.
Oh man.
So yeah, I'm saying, but how y'all like the album though? I mean, because you know,
Well, they didn't hit a new one,
I've heard, you know, through like, you know, social media and like, you know, on the streets that like this is one of the hottest albums that's out right now. You know
It's
what I mean?
dopeness.
Well, Dysfunkshunal
Along with
Family
like a
is
lot of
good.
other albums that we got out there, Bushwick Radio. You know, they be playing like the dopest tracks.
Thank
We
you.
got Bizarro in the house.
Yeah, chillin'.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
I'm a nobody.
Bizarro, the
Stop
Dustin
it.
DJ.
Why don't you
Dustin
tell us
DJ
how you
from
got into, how you linked up with
Man,
the Dysfunkshunal Family? How you got
I'm
into
not like a original member from 1992, 1994.
1990.
You know the crew's deep. The crew's deep, man. You know what I mean? But actually, like I met Bizarro through
From a gas station.
man at a barbecue. At a barbecue, Mama Wise introduced me to Bizarro,
Wow.
and then I was shopping a lot of CDs at the time. I had an album out called Hostility, and Bizarro was like, you know what? I think you should come to the studio because you know I like your songs or whatever. And he sent me some beats, and I was impressed by the beats. And then I know a little bit about his history, so I was like, I mean, I guess it'll be the right thing to work with this individual. So
Oh, man, individual.
yeah, because you know.
What are you, an entity? I'm sorry.
with the-
This is
I
Mr.
can say the
Hollywood.
God.
He
I'm
wants-
working with the God.
He
You know
wants
what
to be
I mean?
known as an entity. This is Mr. Hollywood. I forget.
So I'm
Big-ass
working
word.
with the Hollywood entity, and and you know, long story short, all of a sudden we got a photo shoot at Flushing Meadow Park. So it's wild because I'm already from Queens. You know, I'm from Flushing, and he decided to have like the photo shoot at the Globe.
Right.
So that's, you know, at the Unisphere Globe. That's one of the most historic spots. So I was like, I guess I'm down with this crew. Like I thought I was a feature, but then like, you know, when he was like, nah man, you know, you're gonna, you know, you down with us, you good. I was like, okay,
You're it.
I guess, you know,
You're it.
thumbs up right now.
You're on the
So-
cover.
and I made the cover. I feel like I'm winning the Grammys right now. I'm knocking down phones and everything. Are you good?
I got it.
I can't pay for this.
Yo,
No,
It's
exactly.
expensive.
Give it back.
I mean, we're making money from the Dysfunkshunal Family album, but I don't have enough money for that phone. But you know what I mean. And then, you know, I've been down here a couple of times. You know, Butter L, I met him. You know, I'm good with
Shout
Prime
out to
Time.
Prime Time.
Prime Time, you know what I'm saying? And it's
Bad
like, you
boy
know,
of Bushwick
I
Radio.
love the new host, too. So much better. Life is so much better.
life is better.
Hashtag it ain't safe. I told y'all, Baz is in the house. It's a freaking rap. It's a freaking rap.
This is the CD. Cop it now.
Yes. Tell us about some. Well, you're not features. They're your joints.
These are tracks.
And if y'all listen to my story,
I'm excited.
a few minutes ago, I put him in my story because it was just super.
Oh, word? I'm in your story?
You was in my story.
It's gonna be published and stuff?
It was already published.
Can I do like cartoons in it? Or? It could be like a children's version.
Animation copyrights. Like,
My Instagram
That's dope.
story.
That's
silly.
dope. I gotta give you that on that.
He's so silly.
Cool.
Tell us about your joints on here.
All right.
Tell them about the one that you was doing when I put it on Instagram. That was dope. I like
Okay. No matter what we do, no matter what we say.
no matter where we go,
It's
Be
the
like,
joint.
okay, so it's self-explanatory. All right. No, but I mean, actually, it's funny that along with the songs that like he sent me, you know, I was checking my, you know, my email. I was, you know, pulling it up, listening to my little earphones, whatever. And I was like, okay, I'm on this. How could I flip it? And he was like, he gave me the subject matter, and you know, to give you a little like, you know, something on the side. He sent me beats before, you know what I mean? And I did spit on a couple other ones, but he didn't agree on the verse. You know what I mean? He was very direct, and I like that. So made me go back to the pen and pad. You know what I mean? I got the notebook over there, and wrote something ill. Oh, actually, yeah, I wrote something. I wrote something dedicated to my wife.
Aww.
That's what I did.
Shout out to your wife.
Big shout out to wifey. She's not here right now. You know, she just came back from a trip. But cause honestly, I got a certain songs that I've done that never came out. MCs go through that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I heard this and I was like, okay, this needs this rhyme. You know what I mean? So I spit it and he was like, okay, this is what I want.
Did that make it to the album? The one that you dedicated to wifey?
And 2 16-bar verses made it to the album, and one of them was about wifey.
Yeah, oh my God.
And she actually likes the song, so I'm like, okay.
That's what's important.
It's not like Bizarro takes just anybody in. You know what I mean? I mean, you gotta have some type of like something that you're really trying to do in your life. You know what I mean? You can't just be like somebody, not to say anything disrespectful to people that live on the street, but you just can't be in a dysfunctional family if you just
and be dysfunctional
and be
that
too
makes sense.
dysfunctional. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like
that sounds about right.
Exactly. So he's a general. You know what I'm saying? So I feel good right now. I'm on this song with Greg Nice. I grew up listening to Nice
Shout
and
out
Smooth.
to Greg Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Like Nipsey Russell, do the hustle. You cop diesel, flex your muscle. Dude, I'm really into that stuff. Like I'm one of them MCs that like to listen to other MCs and listen to the creativity.
And you have to.
Right.
I'm from the era of terror, man. A time where Hez was really saying stories. People had lyrical content. You know what I'm saying? Like I grew up on Nas. I grew up on Steel. I used to hang with Steel a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We chopped it up. Piece of MOP. You know what I mean? There's so many groups and MCs that's out there, like Tribe Called Quest. It was so many vibes you had back then, and so many things you could choose from. Now it's not, no disrespect for the, MCs out there now, but it's so many. It's not as diverse as it was.
Absolutely not.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why. This is why I got took into the Dysfunkshunal Family, because I already have diverse songs. I'm an MC that likes to tell stories and so on and so forth. So the thing is, I landed my spot on the album, and all I've gotten is good responses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
I even pitch it and I don't MC every day. Like I have a regular job working for like security during the week. You know what I'm saying? So like when I'm on post chilling, I can't just be like, yo, take this CD.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it has to be like,
New York. I'm waiting for the first motherfucker.
Brave Dave know about that. That's that corporate America situation. So when you pitching this type of album, it has a couple of curses on it, but I can still pitch it to a white dude and be like, look, this is a successful project right here that you might want to invest in. You know what I mean? And then that's how we kick it, because, we're diverse like that.
I mean, when I heard his flow on the album, it's like, this dude kind of remind me like, he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
He's not too much.
He's not
you
too
have an
much.
underlying, your flow reminds me of a young Jazzo too, and Jazzo was a legend in the game.
Peace, that's peace.
And he and a Will Smith type personality.
I gotta record this.
Respectful guy. And I was like, we need somebody.
And he did turn
everybody that's in the crew don't have to be hard and beating up somebody. And
right.
Different personality.
Yeah. Like when I met Carmen B, I was like, she gets it. And I was like, yo, let's do this radio show. Boom. I try to fuck with people that get it.
Right.
Their own personality is strong. They could be good on their own, but hey, let's do a team thing. Those are the people I try to fuck with. Bushwick Bully, I met him in front of the Chinese restaurant, Lee's restaurant, on Broadway and Murder. Nah. But listen, everybody I meet is usually, I'm impressed by the first day. I met Bushwick Bully. He was here with Primetime watching the game, and my first Fuck Out of Here radio show, I was by myself. I told him, I was like, yo, get on the mic. Because the way he talked, that shit just, I was like, yo, this dude got a unique voice.
Mad unique.
And then I was like, yo, come back next week. And the show was funny, and now we going around the world. We traveling the world, putting out music.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here, man.
It's a good look.
Doing
It's a
it
good
our way,
look.
and now this album come to fruition, whatever.
Fruition.
And I think
He got the tongue
once
twisters.
Again, I waited for the right time to come Sunday to Bushwick Radio. I didn't rush. And look at this
Let me tell you something.
Surprised the shit
Let me-
out of me. I'm
Surprised
like,
me.
It's crazy,
good
yo.
fucking day, you know.
I want
To
to
be
be
alive.
in the neighborhood.
You know, and it's funny. I gotta tell you this. In every interview we go to, you know, I mention how long I've been around. You know, my man Bizarro. We might not have been in the same venue, but I always like heard his beat somewhere. I always heard his name somewhere. Cause you know, if you don't know, I'm Hostile Rhymes. I used to be down with this crew called DMO back in the mid-90s. And we, big shout out to Lifelong. He was down with that crew. Big shout out to Piney B Fly MC. She was down with that crew. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, like, everybody, you know, went on their separate ways, but we always been doing it. And she worked with Bizarro eventually. And I used
travel the
to...
world too. Shout out to
B, I'm telling you, yo, we've
I met
been
Party
doing
to
this a
G-Grade.
long
I met
time.
G-Grade to a
We've
party.
been doing this a long time. Like we had a radio show back in the days called the Graveyard Shift. You know, we was breaking in a lot of records back then. You know, we played Mobb Deep. We played like when Faith came out. Or with what was that? You remember that the first Faith joint that came out?
You used to love me.
I
Used to Love Me.
remember that
Oh,
song.
you used to love
We
me.
broke
Yeah.
them songs like that and everything.
Oh,
so
yo, I heard
I'm
that
really
song.
familiar with this.
I heard that song you played by Brave Dave too on there.
that Break Dave
That
joint
shit
when I was
never
in.
came out.
Apani gave him a shout out way back in like that was 95. That was a long time ago. So like I'm saying again, back to the thing about, you know, Bizarro is like he was always in the pocket. It's just I didn't meet him directly. So when I actually got to meet him, you know, it was actually right here. And I was doing a show that I'm continually doing called the Five Borough Hip Hop Trivia Show. You can look it up on YouTube.
Oh, I remember
You know,
that.
the Five Borough Hip Hop Trivia Show. You look that up. I was going around asking people about their favorite MCs. You know, what album trivia. What's the name of your favorite album? What favorite lines, whatever. And I did an interview with Bizarro, and he told me about the album that you was about to drop. What was that album? It was it had a animated cover. We was right over there in the corner looking at it on the computer. Computer's not even there no more. That was like 2 years ago. And now I'm on the cover of this album. So, you know, that's progress right there. You know, and basically, like, this whole circle is about progress. We're about, you know, elevating each other. And, you know, it's not about stabbing each other in the back. You know, it's not about talking about each other. It's about, you know, it's about unity. Because, you know, family is family. You might be dysfunctional, but at least you got family. Because if you ain't got family, who you got? You know what I'm saying? So
Well
that's just my
said,
spin.
man.
Yep.
Bushwick Radio. Bushwick Radio. Bushwick Radio. Bushwick Radio.